It's been a hot minute. Welcome back, everybody. We're playing this new video game called Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I don't know if you guys have ever seen it before, but yeah, it looks pretty cool.
28 months of membership. Okay, well, I got to be the first milestone chat of the stream.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of these. There's been a lot of membership renewals.
Of membership. Hello again. Long time no see. _Calmwave2.
It's been a hot minute. Welcome back, everybody. Hassan with the 20 bucks.
Front-facing baby chick emoji. Front-facing baby chick emoji.
He added
Front-facing baby
emoji
chick
to it
emoji.
now.
I would do more, but you just came back, so I'll give you a break. Welcome back. We all definitely missed you.
Well, I appreciate you guys popping in. I wasn't sure how many people were going to be here.
32 months of membership. Milestone spam. Let's
There's a
go.
lot of
Return
renewals.
the king. Welcome back, Calm. We have missed you.
I've missed you guys,
Yargit
just so you know.
celebrates
It's been a hot
32
minute.
months of membership. Highlighted message _Calm Kappa.
Beautiful. Poetic words, as
Galactic
always.
Wanderer celebrates 32 months of
Oh my
membership.
God.
So happy
32
to see
months is
everyone in
crazy.
chat again. _Calm Kappa.
We have a lot of people around 30 months now, which is just insanity. The people who kept the memberships going during the hibernation. DJ Jailbreak joining the Calm crew. I appreciate you, buddy. Guys, it's been a while since I've streamed, so I don't really know what the heck I'm doing here. I also haven't really shiny hunted anything in a long time, so...
Dale and Moody celebrates 29 months of membership, 40 away from 69.
Sailor Moody. Good old Moody Mel changing up the username. So here's the deal. I have legends up in the top. Oh, I have a distortion. Okay, I was going to say, I think maybe I'm not going to do distortions at the same time right now. Because I don't know that I have the brain power to make this happen right now. If I'm being honest with y'all. If you can believe it, I don't think I have the brain power for this right now. So I think we're going to do this one distortion, and then I'm going to close that, because reading is already pretty hard for me, you guys. If you know, you know. But, yeah, so here's the deal. I guess I haven't really explained what the heck is going on. I have a Switch 2. We're playing on a Switch 2. And I'm just going to restart the Shiny Living Dex in this game. I had a lot of fun playing this game back in the day. And this just kind of gave me the excuse to come back to Scarlet and Violet. It's been a very long time since I've done some real shiny hunting in this game. So we're going to do that after we get our shiny Fossilmon. If you guys haven't watched, I don't know if people here, most of the names I recognize now, but God, I forgot about this whole situation. We're looking for shiny fossils in Legends. I think I'm just gonna, not today. Maybe once I'm back into the groove. But your boy is still, there you go, just like that. Easy peasy. Scarlet and Violet only tonight. Need to get my membership back. Yeah. I can't blame anybody for not having a membership after... I was gone for a little while, some might say. Just a quick break. A little bit of a gap between streams. But, yeah. We're gonna look for every shiny Pokemon in this game, every form. You guys know the deal. Same thing we were doing before. Oriso with the 20 gifties out of nowhere. I'm trying to get the membership numbers back up, it looks like. Got a new card and forgot to update my info, so I lost my membership.
Richard
I don't know.
Celebrates 27 months of membership. How are you liking the Switch 2?
I'm liking the Switch 2. I honestly haven't really been doing that much on it yet. Like, I just got it last night.
Grandmaster, the generous one,
haven't really done anything on it.
Boris celebrates 32 months of membership. My
Ceiling Cat, I
devotion is
appreciate you, buddy.
unwavering, my faith unshaken. The king returned, as was prophesied. As it was foretold, he would save all the Sneasels from oblivion, and as his prophet, I proclaim it here, praise to the Grandmaster.
Yeah. It was written on a stone tablet, I think. But, yeah, we're back. Doing our thing. Finding shinies. I don't know exactly how I want to do this. At first, I thought maybe I wanted to do, like, a fresh run-through of the game, but I kind of just decided that I'm just going to do the Shiny Dex. I don't know that I care to play through everything again, so I think right now I'm just kind of cruising, but we're going to do some Sammys. We're going to do the old school Scarlet and Violet shiny hunting shenanigans, like the good old days. So, yeah, I don't know. It's weird because I don't even know where to start, like, what I want to look for first. If you guys want to see what I have in the Dex, which is nothing, by the way, but exclamation Living Dex in the chat. I have to remember all my commands and stuff. Guys, I have not opened OBS since the last time I streamed. Had a Cricketot outbreak and haven't found one all day. Are you hunting on Switch 2 or the original Switch? I feel like the spawns in, like, with this new Switch, they're crazy. Yeah, I haven't found a shiny yet, but I feel like it's gotta be way faster now, right? Like, have any of you guys been shiny hunting on the Switch 2 yet? Because what am I doing? I literally can fly. I'm like... I'm playing this like I don't have the DLC right now. I gotta get it together, guys. Guess who's going to Japan? I'm going to Japan. Are you also going to Japan? I'm going to Japan at the end of the year this year again. Well, you guys saw the last trip. It was right before my break. I did my, all the Japanigans, and then I took a big break. We're going back. Moody Mel with 20 gifties, guys. You crazy. I appreciate you guys helping out the homies, getting the emotes again. Miguel, welcome in. I'm sorry, guys. I know I'm missing chats. I trust. I know I'm like, I need to get back into the groove of reading and video gaming. And I might get back into that groove tonight, potentially. So, I'm doing my best here. You live. I do live. It's just been a nice break. I haven't really been, like, doing that much. I've just kind of been chilling. Been playing some games, watching some anime. That's pretty much it. Not really a whole lot to report here. I have been buying a lot of Pokemon cards, though. We need you in that groove. I'm trying. It's tough to get into the groove after a Buddha year. We're so back. We are so back. Guys, I appreciate y'all popping in. It's like crazy in chat. It's it's weird to come back. I was like, is anybody gonna show up to this? Does anybody even remember the Coleman collecting streams? And I was happily surprised by how many people kind of popped off in the Discord. I didn't think there were gonna be as many people as there were awaiting the Coleman collecting streams. Any crazy cards? You want to see a few cards? I'll show off some cards. It's been a while since I've done some show-offs. What? I just walked up to... Okay, hold on. Literally walked up to this and it immediately is just there. Okay. Well, I guess that's our first shiny of the Switch 2. Let me show you guys some cards. If if I can figure out my buttons for my stream deck. I have been buying crazy cards. These are like not cheap. Who did I miss? Mel with another 20. What the heck are you doing? I appreciate it, Mel. Guys, anybody who's getting a gifty, there have been a bunch of them, and I know I'm already like behind on thanking people for this. Just make sure you say thanks to whoever gifts you. Guys, I've been buying some spicy cards. Very spicy. Gotta make that one a Porygon 2. Are there Porygon 2 outbreaks, though? To be honest, I haven't really been paying attention to the news. The news of Pokemans. I have a few more in the case. Maybe I'll go get them out of the back here. I have a Shining Magikarp and Gyarados and stuff.
Rowers Plays celebrates 32 months of membership.
Rowers.
Hello chat. Missed you, _calmwave2 :
Oxford, I appreciate you, buddy. There we go. Alright, good. Guys, I'm sorry, I'm really... I have no idea. No idea what's going on.
After many months of it remaining an inactive policy, the No Grey Names Act has officially been reinstated.
This is... that's our fill-in president. That's what we got to deal with here, unfortunately. The policy changes. I appreciate you guys. Where do I want to go? What do we want to do? This is the first thing I'm checking off on the list, though. I guess I gotta add it to the board. Where's Porygon? Boom. Porygon. Let's get him on the board.
Oxford aka Big Man Tediosa celebrates 25 months of membership. My people are back. Crying face emoji. Crying
Back
face
at it
emoji.
again.
Crying face emoji. Crying face emoji.
A lot of crying happening in here. Stream stuff. Where the heck are my... Guys, I have to find everything again. I have no idea where anything is. Where are my board gifts? Okay. We're back at it. I'm figuring it out. We need a new light goal. I know what that noise means. Porygon. Where the heck is... Okay, got it. Just like that. Back to business. What should we hunt? Like, where should I even go? Should I maybe test some of the areas that are, like, really bad in the original game just to see how they are? That's not shiny, right? This is going to be... I forgot about this. I forgot about the lighting being a nightmare. It's the is that shiny question mark kind of stream. Yeah, I think maybe we go like the lake, maybe Lagtree Thicket. Maybe that's a good idea. Oh my god, how do I open the map in this game? Push every button except for the map button. We'll go... They showed this in the trailers and stuff, so I think we're gonna go to Lagtree first. And you know what? Maybe I'm just going to... I'm not going to use any Sammys yet. I think we're going to just do a level 1 boost to start out, because there's so many spawns. I feel like this is probably fine. I hope I have points. I haven't really, like... I haven't really looked at what all I have here. 9,300, is that a lot? Yeah, it only costs 150. Alright, we're good. We're good. We need a new light goal, guys. I'm sorry. Let me make it happen. I literally called it out and then didn't do it. Galactic Wanderer, I almost put you in timeout. There you go. Light goal 100. Guys, if you like the stream, just think about doing that. Helps your boy out. Raise with 10 gifties, guys. Please make sure to say thanks. This is a lot of members. This is like kind of a ridiculous amount of my members. Almost time me out. That's yeah. They're just, I don't know if it used to be in that spot or if I just, it's gotta be a me thing. But immediately my mouse goes to that when I open up the menu, right on timeout. And it's happened twice. It was the same with CMH when I went to pin the first one, and I was like, oh god. Alright, let's... Oh my god, I forgot about this. It's not, right? Like, that looks shiny. I've lost my ability to spot the shinies from a million miles away. I'm out of practice now, so, this is probably gonna be a bit of a... a bit of a training session tonight to figure out what the heck we're doing again. And we're not picking a very easy area to learn our lesson here, to get back into the groove. Yeah, I mean, this is fine, though. And you know what? It isn't lagging, either. This is no longer Lag Tree Thicket. This is just a nice little forest with nothing wrong. Nothing weird going on here. Almost time me out, yeah. You know. That's how I am. Forgot how small Fungus was. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. And I don't know if, like... I don't think anything changed on how far you can zoom out in this, but I feel like I'm, like, way back the camera right now. And it's probably just I haven't played it for a long time, but I don't know. I feel like I've got a lot of real estate up on this screen right now. Oh my god. Okay, I also forgot about that whole deal. That's definitely something we're trying to dodge here for as long as possible, is the Passimians. So the spawn numbers are way, way higher in a lot of areas, but I feel like maybe I should be like doing some picnic resets and stuff, because it's really, you have to get really far to despawn things. You see how far away everything's spawning? So like I need to really get some distance, and I think the time would be better spent just like standing in a corner with a picnic table. I think that's the way. We'll have to do a little bit of testing with that tonight. I see Calm's back. Calm is back. I'm trying. I'm not fully locked in yet, though. That's the only issue. I'm half back. Trying to get back into the groove. You guys just enjoy the pretty new Scarlet and Violet running at a cool 60 FPS. Pokemon. Now more Pokemon. That there aren't any more, unfortunately. I wish there was. That would be cool if they did some kind of... I forgot. I don't think I caught all these things here, because you can't shiny hunt them. Just a random Virizion hanging out, you know. I don't know. Alright, let's do a couple picnic resets, I think. Let me just see. I want to see what the spawns are like when I do that. And this was always like kind of slow, throwing out the table and then putting it away. Yeah, I think in general, everything's just kind of quicker in this game, which will add up a lot over time. Although it's pretty terrible seeing things over this hill here. Let me find a good spot, because that's kind of a stanky location I was at there. Oh, this is a nightmare. This is already rough. Been gone for 10 months. Take however much time you need to lock in. I'll try not to take too much time. We've been graced with his presence once again. I know I paid you to say that, but it doesn't sound right. The people are gonna know. You gotta tone it down a little bit. My guess on the next shiny is Little Meatball Tarantula. Does Tarantula... Are there tarantulas in here? I know that the Spidops is here. I gotta be honest, I have kind of forgotten a lot about this game. I feel like I used to be pretty... Alright, there's a tarantula there. I used to be pretty locked in on this. I knew what was where. what the strats were, and maybe it's a good thing that I kind of am, you know, a little bit of a fresh take. Can you choose my next Paldea starter hunt? Quaxley is off the table. Well, you gotta get the best one, Fuecoco. You don't have Fuecoco yet? Go for that. Fuecoco is he maybe the best of the shiny starters in Gen 9 too? Would you guys agree on that? He's definitely the best boy, but I don't know, they're all kind of
Whether
weak.
it's one night or back to a regular schedule, we love you and are very grateful you are spending time with us. On
Well,
Tom and them.
I will say I plan on it being more than just one night. So I didn't want, the whole reason why I didn't do a random stream here and there every now and then was because I didn't want to just after almost a year just come back and it's like, all right, see you in another year. Here's the once a year stream. So I'll be doing this and then we'll see how it goes, I definitely am excited to do a little bit more of this game. I have no idea. This is going to be terrible. I need to remember the whole deal here. Okay, Basculin. I feel like I used to be able to tell if that was shiny. So I'm just going to trust my instincts here. If I see something and I know it's shiny, then I'm just going to re-enable my shiny avatar state. And, yeah. I'm questioning it too much, I think. Gotta go with the flow here. Went back to playing Legends Arceus. What are you hunting in Legends? I tried to have the distortion hunts going at the beginning of this stream. Brain power isn't there for me. I can't do both of them right now. But eventually I do want to have those cooking again. I think that, I hate to say this, I think I have to start another save. I want to do some testing during the event where you get more distortions again, because I think the math that I did originally, or that I didn't do this math, I presented the math. I didn't do any of that math, but I think the math was a little incorrect because there were some things that I didn't consider with how the spawns happen, and I think it's probably better to be in that event because you don't ever get any starter spawns, which is like a really, really big deal for, because you guys know how many like of the just random Rowlets and stuff we were getting. It would be nice not to have to worry about getting a shiny Rowlet. So, because that would just crush my soul. I think that would really really slow down that whole shiny hunt as a whole. Hey there, gamer, long time no see. It has been a very hot minute. Welcome in, and I know a lot of people are still just popping in. The stream's only been up for a few, but welcome back, guys. It's been a while, and I'm sorry if I miss any messages. I already was not great at this, even when I was in my stream prime. If that's what you want to call it. That time you've been gone, Rowlet has become my favorite Pokemon. Rowlet's a good Pokemon, and it's one of my favorite starters of all time. I think it's my favorite grass starter for sure. But, I still don't want to see it as a shiny and a distortion when I could get a, a shiny fossil. Shiny fossil would be cooler. Liz, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Calm was in the Shadow Realm. I was indeed, yeah. Mel actually timed me out for about a year, and I'm finally back. The ban has been lifted, so I'm back online. I needed the break. You know what? I appreciate that I got timed out for a year. Gave me a chance to step back, catch up on some anime. Yeah, the 1 year timeout. It's a real thing. And you better believe her on that, because I was the example. She said, we need to make an example out of somebody. I unfortunately was the one that got voted in. I didn't have much of a... No. I definitely... I volunteered as tribute, as y'all say. The 3 ZA starters are 3 of my favorite starters, so I'm not sure which one I'm going to pick. Who is it again? It's Totodile, which is the only one that matters to me. Totodile, Chikorita, it's... That's weird that it's 2 Gen 2 things like that. I didn't even think about that. Who's the fire one again? Totodile, Chikorita, Tepig. Yeah. Tepig. Totodile's the boy. He bite. Oh, least favorite. Remember, your boy can't read. You don't like Totodile? Oriso, what the heck, dude? That's a bad take. Do you like Fuecoco or no? I'm assuming you don't, if you don't like Totodile. They've got very similar vibes. I love Tepig. He's really grown on me. I will say, Emboar has a crazy shiny. And it is cool. I've never actually played a playthrough with a Tepig. I've played a playthrough with all 2 of the other Pokemon that are available, so... You know, it might also just depend a lot on the Mega, because they for sure are going to get Megas, right? Like, there's no way that they don't. So, it might just need to be a decision based on that, too. So, I guess we'll see. Right now, I'm pretty locked in on Totodile, just because he's a friend, but, you know, maybe we change it up. I played a lot of Totodile runs in Heart Gold, Soul Silver, stuff like that, so, we'll see. We got some Beast Balls. Yes, we do. We have a lot of Beast Ballers now. It's been a hot minute. That year, a lot of people went past... What was it before Beast Ball? Premier Ball? Yeah, we had a lot of people upgrade over the break. A lot of people, it looks like they kind of skipped some tiers here, but they kept re-upping that membership. And guys, I saw y'all. There were about 50 people who locked in and kept those memberships, and I appreciate you guys. You're devoted to the community, and I do appreciate that. I do. Don't think I didn't see you guys. I every now and then would look at that list, and I'm like, what the heck? They haven't all forgotten about old Calm and collecting? Never quitting on Calm. I appreciate that. Never gonna let you cry or say goodbye. That's what Sir Shicker is saying. I don't know. Let me do a few picnic resets here. Let's try it here. Against the wall.
Because then we fall behind when you come back.
What? What are you talking about? Any shinies you still want to get before ZA? Well, the plan with this playthrough is I am just doing a fresh start on the Shiny Living Dex. So there's a lot of things I want to get before ZA, just because we're kind of redoing our whole deal. That aside, I don't really know what else, like, if I'm just going to be playing this until ZA or what the deal is going to be. I'm not really sure yet. Need to see what's going on, because I have been doing a little bit of a fire red leaf green starter hunt, just kind of like getting my feet wet a little bit, dipping the toes in, seeing if I felt like shiny hunting again before this stream. I was doing a little bit of that off stream, and I was like, you know what, this is kind of fun. I could do some shiny hunting again, and that's kind of what got me going for this. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I have the DS set up, so I gotta use it. Panna, join in the calm crew. Panna, you're just making it happen. Said, I ain't waiting for the gifty. I need my Mr. Kappa right now. And you know what? I gotta just understand.
Been a cultist since month 1. Will stay a cultist until month 48. Also month 60 for the Mr. Mime badge.
Yeah, month 60 actually got added in YouTube while I was gone. Was a 60-month tier. So I didn't have a good Pokeball past the Cherish Ball. And you know what? Mr. Kappa, I think he fits the 60-month deal. So maybe I need to make a Mr. Kappa ball. Maybe I'll need to do a little artistry again. It's been a while since I've done it. Little graphic design, if you will. Friend ball, what the heck? We're friends. Is that better than a Cherish Ball? Maybe it should go in the middle then, and I just have to move the Cherish Ball out. I did do Love Ball instead of Master Ball. I know that a lot of people were hating on Master Ball. I just keep running into fungus. The Kappa Ball would be so cursed. Exactly. Yeah, that's the point. Beautiful and cursed. That's what he's there for. You don't cherish us. Don't give me that. Don't give me that. Friend ball is a very good ball. I agree. You know, it could have been in the position that Love Ball is in. I don't know why I didn't think of that, to be honest with you. I was kind of just looking at the Pokeball options, and I'm like, everybody hates Master Ball. Maybe I should just get rid of that now that we have the 60-month thing. We'll have to see. Maybe I'll do like a little vote or something in the Discord about it. See what we want to do. If we move Cherish Ball out, then plop Friend Ball in the middle or something, I could do that. I don't know.
Don't make me add another shiny marked Sneasel to the Pokeball collection. 25 is such a nice round number. 26 is a bad look in the box.
Are you what with the Mr. Kappa ball? It would match the shiny Sneasel so well, though. I think it's worth it, even if the boxes look a little, you know, a little out of order. It would just match perfectly, and Mr. Kappa is just a national treasure. So I think you'll be fine. You'll be fine. My birthday today, chat. I just got a premium membership without being in the stream. You'll love to see it. That's because we've had a lot of gifties. It has been insanity today. So make sure you say thanks. I don't know if it says who gifted you in the email. I've heard mixed things on whether or not it actually does. But, yeah, just say thanks to the homies. There have been a lot of them throwing out gifties today. Legends are Woot remastered shadow dropping tomorrow. Legends are Q's. I was like, what is being typed out here? Legends Arceus remastered. That would be fantastic. Big if true. I don't think so, unfortunately. I wish it was true, though. Because your boy... I thought that was a shiny Impidimp over there. Just a Kawaii. Get him out of here. I will say, the spawns, there are a lot of Pokemon, but because they're kind of spaced out, I almost feel like maybe this might end up being a little bit slower. Because it's not like everything is spawning right on top of you. You know what I mean? So we're gonna have to figure out the strats on this, because it's gonna be a little bit different A lot of times I was doing picnic resets in areas, and I don't know that it's going to be, like, super, like, useful in some areas now. Now that it can spawn way far away, like, outside of your normal range that you would normally be finding things. We're going to have to dial this in a little bit. I'll be getting 2 Nintendo Switches soon. Switch 2s, I'm assuming, right? They're pretty available, it sounds like. Game Boy, friend of the channel, I've been popping into his streams during the day every now and then, and he said he had a pre-order that Target, like, delayed really bad until, like, June 11th or something. And they just, like, he just canceled his pre-order and then walked in to a Target and they just had a bunch of them. And he just was able to buy it. And I've heard a bunch of people just walking into, like, a store and being able to find them. So it seems like they definitely made a bunch of these, which is good. Like, I didn't want that whole scalping nightmare to be a thing. I hate that that's always a factor with most things. So it's nice that this is just kind of out there, it seems like. Pokemon Shiny Hunter, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Alright, after this, how do I even... We've got 9 minutes. If we don't find anything on this, I think we'll start breaking out the herba. Doing a little... The special. The Scarlet and Violet special. Making some Sammies, because I am a chef, and it's been a while since I've really used my chef technique. So, soon. Very soon. I need to look at these fish, because this is going to be a shiny hunt that's going to suck. That one looks very green. Oh god, this is a nightmare. Alright, get over here. I'm not trusting my instincts. It's very sunny, though, is the issue, and it makes them all kind of look like they're a little extra green. But I think what I need to be looking at is the white, actually. I'm remembering. I'm locking in slowly, guys. We need to see 30 Veloozas chasing calm. I could do a psychic sandwich on the water. I guess I could do that. That sounds like pain. But I could make that happen. I think that would be a good test, too. Well, with Psychic Sammy, it's going to get a bunch of Slowpoke, right? Where the heck do I find Veluza and, like, just get Veluza? There's got to be some area for that, right? Where it's... Because they're kind of all over the place in the water. I think Psychic Sammy will probably still be the way to make that happen. Really need to patch in a shiny ding-dong effect. Is that what we do when we find the shiny? Bing-bong. It would be, you know, maybe that'll be in ZA. Just like a little doorbell noise as soon as we find a shiny. Potentially. Hope the last while has been well for everybody. Yes. Yeah. What have we all been doing on our year-long break from Calm and Collecting streams? What have you all been up to? You all been playing Pokemon or doing other things? It seemed like a lot of people were kind of like dropping off of Pokemon for a bit. There wasn't really a lot going on when I took my break, so it was just kind of like an okay time, it seemed like, to just do some other things, take a break from the whole stream situation, and then once some cool Pokemon news came out, that's when I was coming back, and wouldn't you know it, some cool Pokemon news. Got a job at Not Hot Topic and got into film school. Not Hot Topic. What is Not Hot Topic? Finally got my shiny Suicune Redemption in Crystal. 29,000 encounters. That is bananas. Congrats on the shiny Suicune. I need to find some more shinies in Crystal, is what I need to do. I have only found the shiny Celebi, and it's cool, but I just really like the shiny effect in that game. It's like the machine gun, like, just crazy stars effect, and there hasn't really been a shiny effect like it since. Nothing has quite hit the same way as Gen 2 shiny sparkles. Got a gold cartridge. Oh, got the gold cartridge battery replaced. Very nice. You know, I had to replace the batteries on, like, all of these games that I bought. I got a cool little stand for it, so I'm just going to show off for a minute. I had to replace a lot of batteries on those. So I know that life. Been playing Elden Ring, Expedition 33, and others. You know, I got Expedition 33, and I don't know why. I got a ways into it, like maybe 5 hours, and then I just didn't come back to it for whatever reason. And I'm not really sure why. I didn't, like, hate it. I don't know. It, like, didn't pull me back after that first 5 hours for some reason. And it's a really cool looking game, but I don't know. I need to play through it. I haven't played any of the DLCs for Elden Ring though. I've been slacking on Elden Ring, and that new Night Rain isn't even like a DLC. It's like its own thing. It's like a roguelike or something. I was a little surprised to hear about that. Have you gotten Metaphor? Okay. Hannah, you're going to hate me on this one. So I did buy Metaphor on release day, and I was pretty excited about that game because I'm a big, like, Persona stan. I ended up refunding it. I don't know. It didn't hit the same way for me for some reason. Like, I don't know if it's just because, like I like the fantasy theme. I like the whole, like, all of the components of that game I like, but for some reason they didn't, like, click together for me, if that makes any sense at all. So I don't know, I ended up returning it, and I don't know if I'm ever gonna play through it or what. Like, maybe I get it on a sale and try it again, but for some reason, I don't know, it just didn't work out for me. What the heck? I know. It's weird because I like all of the components of it, like, individually. I don't know if it's just because it didn't have the crazy, like, Japanese ladies singing, like, real poppy kind of music, or, like, jazz and stuff. I don't know. It was a very... It wasn't even just that, though. It wasn't just, like, the music. I can't even really put it into words, like, what I didn't love about it. It was just all of the things didn't really, like, line up for me for some reason. Been on various missions for the Grandmaster, back and forth to Zemuria. Oh, yes, you know, we've all been there a couple times. Been upping the scale of my Sneasel rescue. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Sense of presence that has been undisturbed. I mean, I've been disturbed. I've been on break, but it definitely hasn't been the quiet slumber that you might think it was. Welcome back. Happy to see we'll still gather at the playground. I literally didn't read that. I halfway through just started making up my own sentence, but you know what? That's a calm and collecting stream. That's... I stopped trying to read and I said, you know what? I'm going to fill in the blanks on this sentence. I'm going to make my own. Am I down with the sickness? Have you ever seen that video of the guy at karaoke who's like, he's gonna sing that and it's like doing the big build up and he's just like, what? He tries to do like the noise and he just really sucks and everybody's just like, oh. Yeah, that's me. I'm down with the sickness. Coleman can't read. You guys knew what you were getting back into when you clicked on this link. You knew what was happening here, right? Like, this is on you guys, not me. Yes, good to see you as well. Everybody that's popping in. I know I'm missing messages, and I'm sorry about that, guys. I know for a fact I'm missing them. But it's good to see you guys in chat. So many names that I haven't seen for a while, you know? It's like almost a year. And I see some of you guys in the Discord, but others, like, I get it. It's just like on the YouTube side and stuff. Like, I don't blame you guys on that. But, yeah, it's cool to see everybody popping in. A bunch of peeps I haven't seen for a very, very hot minute. Another like. What the heck, guys? I appreciate you liking the stream. If somebody wants to get another one up, I'll pin it right now before I forget, since we're almost out of Sammy. But, yeah, it's a good time. It's cool to see everybody just in here. I thought that maybe it was going to be kind of crazy dead in here because nobody knew what the heck. Somebody was in the Discord the other day and they were like, I didn't even realize this was like a streamer's Discord. And I guess I can't blame anybody for that, you know? Like, for a whole year it was just a Pokemon Discord with nothing to do with the guy who can't read. Lyco169, you love to see it. Boom. And I didn't even time you out. What a lucky fella. Just completely ignoring Shik's Lyco. Hey, just, done. I got there. I made it happen. You gotta cut me some slack here. Trying to read, trying to play a video game I haven't played for an extended amount of time. We're just gonna say a year. It was about a year, right? Well, that didn't really get us anything. I feel like I must have missed something, though, too, probably. Like, there's so many things spawning. There's no way I'm just not getting anything, right? Veluza? Is there a good spot for Veluza? I feel like West Coast area here, like right around here, if I do Psychic, I think Veluza is the only thing that spawns over here. I think. We're going to try it. I'm going to go here because this is where the windmills are too. We'll see. You're a streamer. Nah. I wouldn't say that. Do you want to get back to my Scarlet Shiny only playthrough at some point? It's a good time. Although you're not doing a Switch 2 for a bit, right? You know, if you're not like super wanting to go back yet, when you finally get the Switch 2, might be a good opportunity. The sound I made when I realized there was a stream on. Yeah, it's, you know, I did the one ping to everybody in the Discord, and just so you guys know, if you're in the Discord, well, man, I gotta get back into the whole group of things. If you're not in the Discord, you should be. It's a good time. But besides that, if you're in the Discord and you want to know when I'm going to be streaming and stuff, you should go to the roles section and get the stream notifications role, because I'm not going to ping everybody anymore. I know that there's some people that just don't want to be pinged on that, and I get that. I'm one of those people. So I understand that, but yeah, if you want notifications for that stuff, make sure you have that role, because that's the only way I'm going to be pinging. And then obviously there'll be the if you're subbed and everything and you have notifications and stuff. But YouTube, I don't know if it's changed, to be honest. I haven't been much of a YouTuber for a while, but back when I was, notifications were kind of like hit or miss. They didn't really like work all the time. You couldn't trust them to actually notify you. So the Discord's a good way to know for sure that you're going to be in for the Call Me streams. Did he ever really know? I don't need you calling me out like that. It's true, but all right. Psychic Sammy. This is going to be the real test of if I actually know how to do things. This is going to prove if I'm a fraud or not. I do have my guide. Let me get this pulled up. Psychic is 2 onion, prosciutto, and the peppers. Let me see this. Oh god, what am I doing? Don't mind me, guys. Don't mind me. I have to look at my controller to hit buttons. I'm completely washed up. Totally washed up. And I remember there was like a specific combo of herba you weren't allowed to use. Sweet and sour doesn't work for anything. Is that it? Oh my god. Bitter and sour. Nice bitter and sour Sammy. Yum yum. Gordon Ramsay has returned. Yes, yes. The Gordon Ramsay of Paldea is back at it again with my Shrek Goo Sammy. I really don't like that that phrase is now being uttered again into this world. It didn't need to be said anymore, but you know what? It is. This is where we're at. Y'all wanted this. And you know what? This is a pretty good looking sandwich. Place the top bun, never. It's not how the Gordon Ramsay Paldea does things. Not how I operate. The Shrek Gunk sandwich? Yeah, I don't like that. Not a fan of that. Someone should make a Pokemon Sammy in real life. I'm pretty sure that, like, back in the day, they definitely had some people doing the memes when the sandwiches were, like, a new deal. But I don't know about now. Not sure about these days. Forgot how blinding this game was? Yes. Yeah, the lighting is rough.
Consider your Master Chef status revoked. Front-facing baby chick emoji. Front-facing baby chick emoji. Front-facing baby chick
Oh my god,
emoji.
that's so many
Front-facing baby chick
emojis.
Front-facing baby chick emoji. Front-facing baby chick emoji. Front-facing baby chick emoji. Front-facing baby chick emoji. Front-facing baby chick emoji.
With the baby chicks
Front-facing baby chick
just
emoji.
assaulting me to all the
baby chick emoji. Front-facing
words.
baby chick emoji. Front-facing baby chick emoji. Front-facing baby chick emoji. Front-facing baby chick emoji. Front-facing baby chick emoji.
Stop, Brian, stop it. With your little delay before the last one. So there's Bruxish here too. Is there not a spot where there's just Veluza? I mean, maybe this is okay, because otherwise it's gonna be... I mean, it's already rough. Maybe I don't need more Veluzas. Maybe this is the correct amount of Veluza. I would like to just fly like this. I wish I could fly a little slower, though. But I guess... I don't know. I mean, I guess the draw distance is pretty far. I just don't feel like I get a good look when I'm zooming around. This is the gauntlet. The nightmare gauntlet. Stones area near trail. Stones area near trail. This is like a code word. The crow caws at midnight. The stone area over here. I'll go over here. I'm trusting you on this one. Oh, God. No. Please. One can never have too many Veluza. Agree to disagree. Right? I will say, it is nice not being, like, completely lagged out. Well... Oh, no. Get me out of here. Fly, man. Fly. Alright, we're good. We're good. We're going to the Stones area near trail. This dang fish causes me so much pain. Agreed. Yeah, we're in the same boat on this one. I'm not... Oh, God. I mean, he's psychic, I guess, so that's how he knows where we're at all times. It says Veluza knows your location. I'm not seeing a single Veluza out here, which is maybe an upgrade, but a bit of a waste of a sandwich. I also didn't save before the sandwich, so we need to make sure that we get some value out of this thing, actually. Having flashbacks. Yeah, no, it's all coming back to me. It's all coming back. This, I don't, like, my ape brain is not able to process the amount of spawns here. This is insane. How many shinies am I going to fail? I know you guys are going to call some of these out. Like, there's no... Would have been cool if it was shiny. That's going to be a nightmare one to find. Needs to fail a shiny already. I honestly probably already have. I can't imagine I haven't, but the good news about that is there's so much going on here that you guys probably aren't seeing it either. So that's the good news. We're failing together. Warmy's still banned. I explicitly turned it off during this, although I thought about enabling it. I knew what would happen with that, but I will say there are a couple more options that we have in the future that will be special occasion ones, and I think you'll be very happy with the selection once the time comes. Just trust on that one. You failed 25 shinies. That sounds about right. Yeah. But you know what? It's fine. Oh god. It's fine. Get me out of here. I think I just need to be really far away from the coast, and I just am gonna have to deal with... God, they all look kind of red from over here when I'm flying around. It's not. I need to look for the green lips, I think. I think that's the way I need to tell these. The Veluza will be easy to spot. Or Uncle Iroh. What about Uncle Iroh? I don't need to be crying right now, so don't be bringing up Uncle Iroh. Did I tell you guys, was I streaming or was I on break when I went to the Avatar live in concert thing? Do you guys remember that? Oh god,
Army will have its revenge.
Oh no. Oh no. Warmy will have its revenge, not Army, Warmy. You were streaming, I think, yeah. So they didn't fix this. They didn't fix getting jumped back to back. Oh, there it is. Why did I... Oh. Guys, I pushed B to run away. I don't remember what game pushing B to run away is. It's not this game, though. Get me out. Get me out of here. You were streaming... Yeah, okay, so... when we went to that Avatar live in concert thing, they had this like callback to Uncle Iroh where they started playing Leaves from the Vine, and you guys know the meme that everybody's gangsta until they start playing Leaves from the Vine. The wife and I were both there, and we're like, we're not, it's gonna be fine, we're having a good time here, like we're not gonna get all amped up over this. And we both, like, as soon as it started playing, just like and we were like kind of laughing at the same time because it's like, oh my god, we said we weren't gonna be messed up over this, and we were both just completely messed up over it. They had him like on the hill just like singing and stuff, and it was just, it wasn't fair what they did to us at that concert. Mel, I appreciate you popping in and giving all the gifties, hanging out for a bit. It's good seeing everybody. I appreciate you popping in. Guys, if you got a gifty from Mel, please make sure to say thanks to her once again. She popped in and just went crazy with the gifties. But we'll see you on the next one. You can isolate hunt it at Gracia Stones. Gracia Stones. What is Gracia Stones? I'm going to look for this. I know it's on the map.
Good night, Mel.
Good night, Mel. Let me go. I think that's up here. Man, see, I'm a gamer. I know where things are. Holm, are you a nuclear physicist? Yeah, right, bro. I can't even read. There's no chance. I feel like I can just picnic read. Oh my god. Guys, calm down, man. I barely even looked in the water. They like jumped up 4 feet onto shore. That was not okay. They really don't want me in their neighborhood. But you know what? They don't have a choice. I'm gonna be finding their shiny fella. I'm not gonna worry about the ones that are really far underwater. We're not dealing with that. We're just gonna look. Just be nice and quick. Have you heard about some of the new gen terms? The woot? Like from Gen 10 Pokemon, or is there's something else that I'm missing here? Okay, this with all of the elephants is not doing it for me. Let's try right here. Veluza breaching themselves in a frenzied panic to bite you is horrifying. That's how they live their lives. Choosing violence 100% of the time, and you know what? I can't really fault them for that. Just living their lives. I don't really want to be a part of that crazy life, but you know what? I'm gonna have to catch one eventually. So, now's the time. I literally don't know how to play video games. I did my picnic here last time, didn't I? Why do we do this? Okay. On the hill. Time to organize my binder. What'd you get? Did you buy like some packs and stuff, or do you just have a bunch of singles that you have been... I have a big stack of stuff that I haven't put away. It's usually like that, is I have a big old pile of cards that need to go in a binder. For real, missed you, Calm. I'm glad you're healthy, safe, and happy. I'm, at least 2 of those things. No, it's a good time. I'm happy to be back and happy to see all the homies here. I may not be the healthiest lad in the world. That would be probably McDonald's fault. But I can't blame Ronald on this. That's my own fault. Yeah, no, it's a me issue. Big time calm and collecting problem here. Just put top loaders in all my cards. You have a top loader binder? I have never actually had a top loader binder. Usually I have like just regular that one looks kind of weird, right? I wish I could zoom in. I just have regular like folio binders for everything. And the really cool things, I just have like the one-touch thing. And it's a pretty cool, just like way to display them for the like really expensive stuff, you know? Last message answers your question. Last message. Some lines from the ever so popular Minecraft movie. Okay, so I am aware of a couple of things from that. I haven't actually seen that movie. I'm not like a giant Minecraft stan. I don't know what I was thinking there. I think I see a green fella there, but This sucks. This is a bad time. Bad time. Get me out of here. Complaining about it being 80 over here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, don't complain about that. Although it is not humid here at all, and I'm sure there's some humidity over there for you, so it isn't exactly the same. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't have, like, super high expectations for the Minecraft movie. Luckily, I wasn't very heavily, like, invested in Minecraft as a whole, so it's like, I don't really have anything to lose there, you know? I've just brought myself to a new nightmare area with Slowpoke. I don't know what I'm thinking. Like, this is going to be an easier hunt here. Been in the 90s around where I live too. Way too hot. It's getting pretty rough everywhere, I feel like, unfortunately. It's that time. Super summertime. There's no escape. Go to Australia. They're winter right now, right? That's the only way. You gotta have one house in the northern hemisphere and one house in the southern. It's the big brain move. It's so hot here, it's like 49 degrees. Oh, man. Oh, Chewbacca. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, I feel that. They are not glitchy, and they're beautiful, and also, I wish I could do a Chewbacca noise. I really cannot. I just feel like it would be a good skill to have, you know? Such wise words from the homie Chewbacca, indeed. We're going to another dive ball, I think. Boom. Another one for the board. See if I remember how to do this. Easy peasy. Now, where's Slowbro? I'm going to do this real quick, so I don't lose sandwich time. I've been kind of burning time a lot here. Look at him. We have kind of a color theme going again today. Is he in the right spot? I don't know. Is this right? We'll say he's good there. He looks good there. I think it's time to do some DAs. What are you going for? Turn your game music on, bro. I literally just immediately left, and there was a torpedo launching at me. Get me out of here. I hear him. Purple shinies, yes. Yeah, this is not... There's Porygon on the water? What is with... Please. Please. Not vibing with the sound when closing the game out. Oh, yeah. It's different. The little... I don't even know what I'd call that. What would that noise? It would be a little jingle. A little jingle. These fish, yeah, they're not friends. Not homies, these fish. Get me out of here. What about... Hold on. Okay. I don't have any semblance of knowing what I'm doing here. I think we're gonna go here. Maybe try for like a Meditite. Veluza outbreak, yeah, it would be a nightmare. We got sandwich-wise. 13 minutes. We can make this happen, I think. Gonna take some getting used to. Yeah, I mean, we've been hearing that Switch home menu sound effect for a very, very long time, right? Like, it's gonna take a while to change up the expectations, right? What you're used to. Have you had any FPS drops? Nothing yet. Oh my god, dude. Look at all these things. What about a picnic reset right here? Sorry, it runs better, but it's still not crazy like high resolution. So I have to look at the pixels. Have to do the old manual zoom in. I don't know if this is faster or not. There. Oh my god, so many limits up there. I'm gonna look at these. I feel like there's, even though this isn't what's boosted, there's so many of these things here. This is crazy. We really need to figure out the range, like the proper range for these picnic resets. I think we're gonna have to find some different spots for this, because a lot of these areas that I remember were optimized for the old Switch 1 draw distance, and that just ain't the life we're living anymore. He's alive. I am indeed. I am alive. How you doing? Been a very hot minute. Welcome in, guys, by the way. I know it's been a little bit since I've done a stream. It's good to see a bunch of familiar faces in the chat. Got some dishes to put up. Do your thing. It's all good. All good. Would it require Nintendo Switch Online? You're talking to Chick. I'll let Chick handle it. I thought I saw something. Don't mind me. Just wondering what the dog was doing over there. Your usual lurkers are here as well. Lurkers, I haven't even called you out today. See, that's how, like, out of the whole streaming situation I am. I haven't called out my lurkers, who I appreciate, by the way. We do have some of those. A couple lurkers. I appreciate you guys hanging out. I know it's been a while, but it's good to be back. Good to be back looking for some shiny Pokemans. VOD enjoyers too. I literally am a fraud. I don't know what a stream is. I've never done this before. Oh, VOD enjoyer. I know you're watching right now. It's been a while since you've had a new, fresh VOD. This might be how you're finding out that I'm back to streaming. I appreciate you too, all you VOD enjoyers. We'll see how many of you are out there. It's I haven't had a VOD for a while, so I wouldn't blame you for, you know, maybe not seeing this for a little bit. Been 10 months since the last stream. Yeah, it's been a while. Am I good? All right. This is crazy though. The amount of these I'm seeing. I think that maybe going up here and then back down is maybe the way, because it seems like the vertical does make them, like, the height difference. I say that and then there's a group way down there a mile away. Pretending like I know what's going on here. This is insane. I mean, this has got to be like, what, like 40 things right here? It's like 8 groups, right? Once we min-max this a little bit, we'll be finding shinies for days. Gonna play something else on stream or just Scarlet and Violet? You know, I'm kind of deciding on that still. So right now, I am just kind of, this is what got me thinking about getting back into streaming a little bit. So I think what I'm going to be doing for a little bit is some Living Dex in this, but I do still have a lot of shiny hunts in the older games and stuff that I was in the middle of. And I'll probably be doing some little random stuff like that here and there too. Probably won't just be this game. I have a feeling that eventually I'll be like, oh my god, these Veloozas. You know, the typical Scarlet and Violet deal that everybody has to live with, right? We've all been there. We played a bunch of Scarlet and Violet and then kind of had to take a break. It'll probably get there again. It's gotta, right? It's been 84 years. Yeah, about that. About 84. Pretty close. About to drop so much money tomorrow. Are you buying a bunch of Switch 2s, or what are you spending money on? Please catch a shiny Bliseth. Don't. No. No, thank you. Been a while. Congrats on obtaining a Switch 2, though. Yeah, it's been a while. We actually got 2 Switch 2s. Got one for the wife and myself. It was one for stream and one for basically the Mario Kart machine downstairs. So, yeah, we got pretty lucky. We got one from Walmart and from Best Buy with the pre-orders, but apparently they're, like, pretty available, it seems like. It seems like a lot of people were just able to get them at the stores without having to wait and, like, go through that whole grind, which is cool. It's cool that they're making enough to not make it a nightmare for everybody, because I am over this whole scalping deal that we've been living for so long. Just make enough of the thing and people will buy the thing. Gonna do some Turtwig resets. Good luck. That's another thing with the Switch 2, is the load times are supposed to be, like, quite a bit better on, like, BDSP and stuff. So soft resets seem like they're a lot more efficient, I guess is the word I would use. Pretty crazy once you get that set up for that, because I might have to do a comparison on that. I still have one of my regular Switches plugged in here into the capture card. We might have to do, like, a side-by-side on that. That'd be kind of cool, just to know, because I've just been seeing people, like, reporting that, right? Like, just posting it on Twitter or whatever. Man, I haven't visited your stream in a while. How much have you not streamed? It's been a while. Yeah, it's been like a year. Almost a year. Pure Evil. Hello. These are my inner thoughts. Pure Evil. Haven't been able to buy any of the new card set because of the scalpers. Yeah, that's how it goes. The old scalperinos doing their thing. Making it no fun for the homies. I honestly, during the break, I sold all of my modern cards, except for like 4 cards. Giratina V, alt art. The Mewtwo in the test tube, alt art. Bubble Mew. And this guy. These are the only modern cards that I have left. 4 cards. The rest, I sold everything else and I just bought a bunch of vintage. I bought all of the Shinings from Neo. If you know, you know. And, yeah, all of, like, the E-Series holos that I still needed. Lots of really cool stuff. And it was kind of cool. And now, I don't have to care a ton about, like, new sets being released. It's kind of cool to see what's coming out, but it's like, I don't have that kind of, feeling of doom and gloom when a new set comes out and it's like, I'll never be able to get this at market price. You know? Now I kind of don't care about it. It's a little liberating not having to worry about it as much. Now I still, when I go to Japan next, I'm definitely going to be opening some packs. Because, you know, I have a problem. But, you know, it's not like I'm trying to get all of the art rares, all of the alt arts and stuff anymore. It's just kind of more for the fun of it. You know? Just realized we've had purple theme going on tonight. Yeah, except we only have 2 things. This would break the purple theme, which is maybe why we're not finding anything. That might explain what's happening here. This looks so smooth. Couldn't afford the Switch 2 today, but I can wait. Doing hunts in older games anyways. Yeah, honestly, with the Switch 2, there's not like a ton for it right now anyways. Like, it's kind of cool to be able to play Scarlet and Violet super smooth and all that, but, yeah, basically it's just Mario Kart besides that. So I wouldn't rush go out of your way to get this, you know, I think it's fine for now. Wait until a couple real spicy games are out, once you have the funds for the Switch 2. You know, eventually it's going to be the console, right? Like, it's going to have a bunch more stuff. And just like that, we've broken the purple chain. A little fella. Sorry. Not a little fella. This one has a gender difference, doesn't it? This is actually kind of a good one to be able to get going on. I don't know if this has a move that can KO itself. I'm not going to look. I'm just going to live my life. Sir Shicker with 5 gifties, buddy. I appreciate you, as always. Premier Ball? Just a Pokeball, maybe? The ears are higher or lower based on gender. There you go. Yeah, I thought I remembered this having a gender difference. Does Medicham too? I think like the ball thing on its head. I don't like that. I don't like the the action I was doing. You get what I'm saying though. My emote is Calm Pog. Is that your emote? I gotta be honest with you, man. It's been a hot minute. Is Calm Pog the Sir Sheikah emote? Gonna be a while before I get a Switch 2. At least Legends EA is available for Switch 1. Yeah, and you're able to do the like upgrade pack or whatever on the Switch 1 to Switch 2 version, right? Like, I'm not sure how that works. If you buy the Switch 1 version, can you just get like the $10 DLC thing to like turn it into the Switch 2 version? I'm not really sure how that works on new games that release on both. I think they explained how that works, but I didn't really like look super into that. Does anybody know on that? Because that actually would be kind of cool if they let you turn a Switch 1 game into a Switch 2 game like that. Because I thought I remembered something like that. Clam and connecting. Ah, yes. Clam and connecting. It would be cool if there were shiny trainers like that. Unfortunately, that was a little bit of a slowdown there. I don't know if you guys saw that. It kind of chugged for a second there. We are getting a lot of little friends here, so I guess I can't blame it too much. It's been pretty smooth overall. That was, I think, our first drop. That should be how I bought the Tears of the Kingdom upgrade pack and flipped it and said Switch 2. Yeah. I just don't know about the new games, though. Like, those games were out before the Switch 2 came out. You know what I mean? So when they release both of them side by side, ZA will be the first game that does that, really. Right? Like, where it's a new release and it releases on both. Yeah, I'm kind of interested to see how that goes. The last Magic the Gathering set is doing... They're doing an Avatar set? Magic has been going kind of like weirdo mode on their sets recently. There was like a Tron motorcycles set that I saw recently. They had the Hatsune Miku one. Like, they're just going bananas with the collabs, which I don't hate. But it's just like motorcycles and Magic the Gathering, eh? Very different vibe than what I thought they were initially going for, you know? Yeah, they're basically just doing all of the collabs to try to get people from a bunch of different, like, fandoms over to it. Like, please buy the cards. I saw that purple there, and I didn't know what the heck I was looking at. All right, sandwich is up. We got... Oh, I didn't add Metatite to this. Hold on. Get Metatite on the board. Gen 3. I think that's the female one. I don't remember which one was which. hang out with Slowbro there for a second. I'm gonna regret this. We should probably do a Toro sandwich, shouldn't we? If we're going to do this Living Dex the right way, we're going to have to get Tauros at some point. Is Calm a Tron hater? No, I'm not really like a Tron enthusiast either, though. I'm a Tron ignoramus. I don't know. I'm not like super invested in Tron as a whole. I honestly haven't seen any of the Tron movies even, like all the way through. We gotta do a Toro sandwich here, I think. My nightmare. How many Tauros are going to Ohio? Hopefully our first one is going to be the correct one, and it'll be a nice, happy memory for all of us, right? That's what you all want for me, right? Right? So the trick is I do a water sandwich, right? And then I get a group of 5 with one of them being the water one. I don't do fighting sandwich because does it matter? If I do water, I only get boosted on the Tauros that I want. If I do fighting, I get boosted on both. And I kind of don't want to see the other ones. I'm trying to remember my strat here, because it's been a while. I think water sandwich is what we're doing. Yeah. Failing a shiny, sending them to Ohio, that is a thing. You know what I'm going to do before this, though? After this...
Holy cow, he is back.
Jack, with the $2 dues, I am back. Poke Lurker with 10 gifties. Guys, I'm literally about to say, like, I'm going to go hit the restroom. I am just getting chained, locked in here. I gotta pee real quick. I'm sorry. I've been drinking a lot of water. You guys know how the stream goes. Remember, you signed up for this. I'm gonna hit the restroom real quick. Do you guys want a BRB party, or do you just want to hang out here? What do you want? Jack, what the heck are you doing? Guys, if you get a gifty, please make sure to say thanks to whoever has gifted you a membership. Not free to them, but free to you. I can't talk. I can't think. BRB party, guys. We're gonna play some music. Have some fun dancing. I'll be right back. A minute. All right, all right. We're back. I need to make a water sandwich. Guys, the gaming toilet would make money. I don't know, you guys are all, ew, I couldn't have the toilet at my desk. It's a good, I mean, it would, I guess, make it so you didn't have the BRB parties. Like, that's the loss.
Celebrates 31 months of membership. We're so back.
We are so back. I appreciate you guys rolling out, by the way. Like I said, I wasn't sure how many people were going to be here for me rambling about toilet desks. So, it's good to see y'all. I guess we'll just do like the sweet and salty. I also didn't save before this, so we're locked in again. My gaming is not at the same level it used to be. I'll just say that. The gamer diaper. The the RGB catheter was something that we talked about, I remember as well. The diaper, that one I could see some issues with, some potential problems. There might be some potential problems with all these, to be honest with you.
Please stop doubting our love for you, it's insulting.
It's just, you know, a year, it's a lot of time to find new, better shiny hunters who can also read. There's just, you know, a lot of time here. I'm not going to slam dunk the bun. I was going to do it, but this one looks like it's about to fall apart. My chef skills have really deteriorated over the break. List, that's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for, to give you the nice visualizations, but the RGB would be pretty cool. It'd make it look pretty nice. Mushroom, joining the Calm Crew, guys. I don't know how many members we've had during this stream. It's been a lot. I think we started with like 50? I think we were at like 52 before stream. And we're at 178. What the heck is going on, guys? We've had some gifties tonight. We've definitely gone bananas with the gifties. And I appreciate y'all. Oh, this sucks. I already... Oh my god. Look at this. Okay, I'm gonna quickly look through here. This is scary. Once these things start running, I am donezo. This is like worse than Palooza. Once these things start running, there's no escape. The question is I gonna be able to see this thing when it's shiny? This is the thing that I've been the most locked in on, the most trained for. So I think I've probably got this. I hope. About to be rolling in dough after the stream. Yes, yes. Paying off the Switch too.
I want to thank you for helping me not freaking out over my plumbing Red Seal exam prepare right before you vanished.
Well, I'm glad I could get you through the exam. Although I'm not sure what the heck I did on that. But you know what? I'll take credit for it. I'm glad that it worked out for you, though. I'm assuming it did. So, yeah. Doing your thing. Plumbing Red Seal. I don't know what that is. You're red sealed now? The top tier plumber? Is that's like a tier of kind of like the master technician for auto guys? Calm and collecting. We get you through all of your different worker training type deals. Whether you're a plumber, electrician, maybe a chef. Yeah, we do all the training around here.
Kept me focused.
Well, Jack, I'm glad that I could help you out with that, with my lack of reading and all that. Glad we could make it happen. Finding the occasional shiny, getting people into the plumbing industry, just all in a day's work round y'all. Too young to even get a job? Because that's me. I mean, enjoy it. Cherish this. Because this... this is the time. The time to have your little break, play your Pokemans. You gotta cherish it. You've seen... okay, well, I might just be an old man. You guys have seen Billy Madison, though. I know at least some of you do. Where he's shaking the kittens. You have to cherish it. You do, though, for real. You gotta cherish these moments where you get to not have a job. It's great when you get to not have a job and also not be stressed out about that. You know? Enjoy. Yogurt with 20 gifties. Yogurt, mad lad. We're going to be very close to 200 after this one. This is getting us very dangerously close. I don't even... Also, this sucks. Have I mentioned that this is a nightmare? I don't know if I've mentioned this enough during the stream yet. Guys, please make sure to say thanks to Yogurt and everybody else who's gifted memberships tonight, because the more people that have memberships, the better chance you have of getting one of these memberships, even if you didn't get one. So make sure you say thanks to the homies, because they're just popping off. I don't even... Got a job 2 days ago. Rip happy. Okay, you can still be happy with a job. It's just a different kind of happy. A kind of happy where you have some money. A little less time, but you have some money. So, you know, it's a pretty okay trade-off. You can buy some Pokemon cards. There's perks. I'm not going to say that it's all perks, though. Denzel with 20. Guys, you can't keep popping off like this. This is a lot. You guys have been just waiting for these gifties since the break. It seems like this is a long time coming type deal, you know? Everybody's just been itching to throw out the gifties. Guys, yeah, 20 is a lot. That's a serious amount of gifties to throw out there. That's nothing to scoff at. Oh god. I'm looking only for the water ones, which I feel like I'm doing a pretty okay job of scanning through here. And I don't think I've failed anything on these yet. Man, they're just everywhere, though. I need to really try to be moving around a big area to make sure that the ones that are, like, back there are despawned, because the draw distance in this game is crazy. It's cool that it's this big, but I want to make sure I'm not accidentally looking at the same things over and over again, you know? I don't know if those are new or not. I have to look. I don't want to miss one because just because I think that I didn't look over there, you know what I mean? Or I did already. I need to make sure. Double, triple checking. I'm not going to miss a Water Tauros. Still doing the gimme goal raids. Oh, no, bro. Yeah, that's rough. Although, they haven't had another event for it, so, like, having that still is pretty cool. Like, it is something that I would like to get at some point, but man... And maybe, I don't know if on the Switch 2, if changing the date and like resetting everything, it would probably make it quite a bit faster for your... I can't tell with the shadow on this tree. It makes those kind of look shiny. I don't think they are, though. That's the male Metatite. Oh, I have it wrong. Okay, I'll have to adjust it once I'm out of the Tauros nightmare zone here. So glad I got my shiny gimme ghoul. Yeah, the problem is I'd need to get 2 of them. At least 2 of them. But I guess once you have the raid, I guess you can just catch a couple of them, right? That's what everybody would do, I'm assuming. that hunt is very tough, so I wouldn't want to have to do it twice. Like, I wouldn't fault anybody for catching it twice. Because that is just not a fun reset that you have to do. Because it's just... Is it just, like, changing the date and then resetting the game and reloading the raid den? Is that all it is? I don't know that I've ever actually done the resets for that. I just remember looking at the process and being like, yeah, I'm good. I'm good on the shiny coin. And it's like really tough to tell if it's even shiny at the beginning of the raid, and it doesn't have sparkles when you get into the battle, so it's just like, what am I doing here? Game Boy. How's it going, buddy? Your eyes do not deceive you. I'm here, and I'm finding... Maybe not finding. I'm looking for the Tauros, the nightmare that I lived oh so long ago. He looked weird for a second. Nighttime is not the time to be looking for these things, by the way. I should definitely be looking for these during the day, but you know what? I'm rusty, and here we are. Z Logic, man, we're seeing a bunch of the homies tonight. All kinds of people we haven't seen in a hot minute. Although Game Boy, I've been in his streams for the past few days, lurking around and getting back into the Pokemon shenanigans. So he's had to deal with me for a little bit longer. But yeah, it's pretty cool. And Game Boy was the one that I was talking about, who just walked into a Target and was able to just get a Switch 2. Didn't even have to deal with any lines or anything. Just boom, boom. Canceled the pre-order. Said, I don't even need this. Walked into Target, kicked in the door, grabbed his Switch 2. They said, are you Game Boy'd? I was like, yeah, give me my Switch 2. And that was it. He didn't even pay for it. He just walked out with it. And they were fine with it. How you liking the Switch 2? It's cool. It's, I mean, this game was very obviously designed to be played on this. Like, they knew that the Switch 2 was coming out, and it was very much, like, made to be played on this. It just... It's a bummer that it didn't run... Well, it just didn't run on the Switch one. It was pretty rough. This is definitely the way to play it. I'm excited more so for Gen 10, though. Like, just a game made specifically to utilize the new hardware of the Switch 2. That's what I'm excited about. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I hope it just no more Gen 9 situations. Don't be pulling any more shenanigans, guys. You've had the time. You got the money now. Do something cool. Gen 10. Make it extra spicy. Oh my god, this is terrible. There's so many more spawning in on this. This is very rough. Legend ZA Mega Evolutions are going to look so peak on the Switch 2. Yeah, I'm interested to see how that game looks and runs. Although ZA, I don't know, like the limitations of it all being in one city and stuff kind of worry me a little bit. Like, I don't know how it can be as expansive as the original Legends, because in that, the thing I liked a lot, somebody in the Discord said it, was just like how you were out in the wild exploring and documenting all the Pokemon and stuff. And in this game, like, it looks like it's like in the future or modern times or whatever you want to call it. And it's all in that city. Like, I can't wrap my head around how they would harness that same vibe in this area. I'm not saying that they can't. I don't really have any way I could think that I would make that happen if I were making that game. You know what I mean? So I'm interested to see more information on it, because we really don't have that much on it yet, right? Like, it's all pretty vague still. Mystic. Yay. How you doing, buddy? What do you still need to complete the dex? So here's the deal. I'm restarting my Shiny Living Dex completely. Exclamation Living Dex in the chat. I don't know. It's running new. I figured I should start it up from scratch. Pokélurker with 5. Pokélurker, I appreciate you, buddy. Guys, please make sure to say thanks to Pokélurker. My wife's standing here over my shoulder, staring at me. How long ago was ZA announced? When was it announced? It was like kind of a while ago.
Wait, they have this thing that if you pre-order the game on the Pokemon line, you get
A sitting cutie, right? Yeah. If you pre-order ZA on the Pokemon Center website, I guess you get a random sitting cutie of one of the starters. Chocolate oranges sound good. All right, somebody go ahead and ban Fire Rowlet, please. Shadow Realm. You know what? I didn't think about this, but I posted this. The Switch 2 that we got from Walmart. I don't know if you guys heard about this, but the pre-order bonus for the Switch 2 at Walmart was a tube of Pringles and a Coke, like a 20-liter or 20-ounce Coke. And they were just randomized, the ones that you got. But the Coke that I got, I feel like this was targeted a little bit. I got an orange cream Coke, which is dangerously close to a Terry's chocolate orange, I feel like. That's as close as a Coke soda and a Terry's chocolate orange is as close as that like Venn diagram gets. Yeah, it was real. I thought it was a meme. It was not a meme. I mean, at Best Buy, I got a little coin. Do you have that coin, by the way? You know where you put it? We got a Switch 2 coin at Best Buy, which is like, it's kind of like, okay, cool, whatever. Little coin, but I'm definitely eating those chips. The orange cream Coke, probably not. We'll have to try it at some point, I guess, but like that. Who's asking for this? Who's the target audience here? I don't know if you've seen this already, Colm, but Best Buy gave those exclusive Nintendo coins. Yeah. For $50, people are selling those coins? Find the coin, babe. Find the coin. It's not that cool. And it just, on the front, it says Nintendo Switch 2, and it's red. And on the back, it just has the Best Buy logo stamped into it. Like, it's... Yeah. I don't know, bro. $50. You scalpers are crazy, bro. Like, scalp anything. Yeah, I got a good deal for our members here at Coleman Collecting Industries. $49.99.
shipped.
Yeah, that'll be shipped. See, it's a good deal. Yeah, the orange cream, the Coke, it just doesn't seem like a flavor combo that goes together, but neither does Terry's chocolate and oranges. Never really made sense to me. But y'all just keep trying to, like, convince me that I'm just the one that doesn't appreciate those flavors together. I have a feeling that I'm just getting kind of gaslit a little bit on this. There can't be that many Terry's Chocolate Orange fans in here, right? Besides the people that appreciate them because I do not like them. I think that's the majority of Terry's Chocolate Orange enthusiasts. Is that, you know, they know that Old Coleman Collecting is not a fan. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Something like that. Maybe I just haven't played in too long. I forgot. Did they add a new level of zoom? I was kind of thinking that too, Oriso, but I don't know. I can't remember how many were in the game before, but I feel like I'm pretty zoomed out right now. Like the third level of it feels like it's pretty out there, and I'm not complaining about that. This feels like a pretty good distance from the player. God, they look so shiny from far away. Like, when they're turned to the side, they have a totally different lighting deal on them. It makes it very tough to tell. And I wish I could tell from the side. When I find my first one, I'm going to need to do a little bit of investigating. I'm going to have to look at it from each angle. It's at least daytime now, so I'm going to be able to tell when it's shiny, though. That would be a nice quick find. Welcome back home. Yes. Been a hot minute, but we're doing our thing again. Living the Tauros nightmare. Giving the people what they want. Yeah, Switch 2. We're running it on Switch 2, so we've got the cool 60 frames a second. It's at 4K, but I'm not streaming at 4K, so you just have to, you know, pretend that you're seeing a couple more pixels. It's 4K shrunk down to 1080p, so it might look a little better. By the way, how is the stream looking, guys? Because I had to do a lot of things on OBS before the stream today because I hadn't opened up OBS in so long. I had to update so much crap, and I was not convinced that it was going to work immediately when I started up. It was just too many things at once. I'm always scared updating anything in OBS back when your boy was streaming more frequently, because it was just whenever a change happened, there was always something going on. Looks good, looks great. All right, cool. Yeah, it's tough when you're... God, the shadows. I think we're good there. I think no shinies there. They all look shiny. My existence is pain. I can't go too far down here. I'm gonna start seeing like Psyduck. Yeah, I gotta turn around. These Tauros are going bananas. No. Get me out of here. Capture's perfect. Alright, good. I'm glad that everything's working alright. I just remember... I don't even want to say anything, actually. We had technical difficulties for a while before... But, I don't know. That wasn't really happening right before the break. There were, like, some sketchy issues before... Kind of in the middle of stream time. Rando disconnects and just... Yeah. The bad times. Plot twist, they're all shiny. Yeah, I should be KOing a few of them. Throw it out there every now and then, just drill and bop a couple of Tauros. I mean, we need to show them who's boss anyways, right? Like, maybe it's a good thing. Looking for the Blaze or Water Breed is easier. All you gotta look at is the leader with the Water Sammy. That's what I'm doing. I've got the Water Sammy, but, you know... I also, because I'm restarting the decks, I'm looking at all of them because I do need each one of them again. Although I know for a fact that I'm going to see a bunch of these Tauros, so I'm hoping your boy gets extra lucky. And we don't have to deal with a bunch of dupes. We just immediately find our shiny, the one that we need, and we just go home. Happy. We reset the Living Dex because I basically had everything in the other one, and since we're starting with new performance, basically fresh version of Scarlet and Violet, I felt like now was the time. Give me a little bit more to do in this game with the Switch 2 while we're just waiting on new stuff to be released for Pokemon and just in general, right? So, Yeah. What, you complaining? Complaining about more shiny hunts? This is where we're at now. This is where we live. You getting the new Legends game later this year? You better believe I'm getting the new Legends game. That's like the main reason of why I got a Switch 2. So I'm excited for it. I hope it lives up to the legacy of the original Legends. Because that is like my favorite Pokemon game of all time, so... It's a good one. This has big shoes to fill. What are your thoughts on outputting at 60 FPS for this? You mean like streaming the 60 FPS out to YouTube or something, or what? Because I always streamed 60 FPS, even with the original Switch, which definitely was not running at 60 FPS most of the time. Or you mean just like how it's performing? Panny, you're heading out. We'll see you around. Thanks for hanging out. What should I name my Switch 2? I name all my devices and feel bad they don't have one yet. The Switch 2 name. I've never done this. Let's hear some Switch 2 names. You guys in the chat have to help me out on this one, because I am not creative like that. City stuff has me worried. I know. Like I was saying, I don't know how they make it have that same flavor that the original Legends had, with it just being in a city the whole time. And I hope it's just like, I've got to let them cook on this. Yeah, I've got to let them cook on it, I guess. Don't let me down, Pokemans. Make it happen. There you go. You have some names to pick from, although I don't necessarily sign off on any of the ones I've seen so far. I don't know about these. Take these at your own risk. Yeah, switch to Electric Boogaloo. I was honestly thinking Electric Boogaloo. But, yeah. Still, I'm not sure on that one. Don't have many shinies to hunt on the game. I need all for Fruit Forms, and that's about it, yeah. In, which game is it that you're shiny hunting right now? Is it just... You can only catch that in X and Y, I guess, right? Man, do you have, like, every shiny in X and Y? Is that... That's just your subtle flex here? It's crazy, because X and Y, like... That game has... Is that, like, the biggest dex available in any Pokemon game? I feel like that was the last one that they did a full national dex in, right? Like Sun and Moon, did they do that? Did it have a full national dex? I can't remember. Yeah, maybe Sun and Moon did too. Man, it's been a while since I played the 3DS era. It's like definitely a very good era for Pokemon. All of the games on 3DS for Pokemon, slappers. Every single one of them. Gen 7, yeah. Are you excited for ZA? Yes, I'm cautiously optimistic. I really, really want to like this game. I hope that they don't disappoint me. We'll see. Time will tell. I literally cannot with these Tauros. I don't know why I picked the worst hunts as my first ones. I'm trying to burn myself out on these real quick, but I have to do these early, like this. I have to do at least one of these a day, I think, because it's just like, this was the thing that took so long to finally find the Tauros, you know? Textures are clearer, but I think it's mostly the res of the new screen definitely stuck at a locked 30 FPS. For Scarlet and Violet on Switch 2? Is that what you're saying? I thought that they showed that this was running at 60. Is that not? Like, I don't have a way to verify the numbers on that. I mean, even if it's just running at a stable frame rate, though, like that, this definitely feels a lot smoother, just in general. It's obviously running way, way better in this. So I'm not complaining, whether it's 60 or 30. Oh, for Legends, gotcha. Yeah, in all of the games, even like the ones that don't have the like update packs or whatever, like this one had the thing to make it run better. Even the ones that are just, you're just playing it on a Switch 2, they load quicker. Like, things seem like they're just overall kind of just running better in general. And that's kind of a nice selling point for the Switch 2. It's just beefed up Switch, even if they don't have like a code enhancement thing for it. It seems like in general things are running pretty smooth, which is cool. And load times are like a lot better too in general, like starting things from the home menu and stuff. Apparently you save 17 seconds on BDSP resets. Yeah, that's crazy. That's insane. He's back. Baked Voldemort. Baked Voldemort is back as well. Welcome, welcome. I know it's been a hot minute. It's been a while. It's cool to see everybody in here, though. All the names popping back in that I haven't seen for a very long time. Unlocking the memories. Switch to Homelander. You know, I have not watched that much of The Boys. I've only seen like the first episode. And I want to watch more of it. I don't know, I've just never sat down and like locked in. So that's something I need to do at some point. I know the idea of that show, but I don't know what's going on in it, you know? Hunting starter Fennekin in Pokemon X, waiting for ZA to hunt for fruit forms. Yeah. Yeah, I guess because you can't bank the forms, right? Like, you can only have it be the original default form in Pokemon Home, right? Unless you transfer it from Pokemon Go. Is that right? I think I remember that being a thing. But it'd be cool if in ZA they let you transfer those up finally, like into Home, because that's something that I have not ever had, is any shiny of that thing. And I do have the ability to transfer stuff from bank to Home. Maybe I should do some of that at some point. Quick question, does it run good? It does run very good. I mean, you can see it. It's definitely like running at a nice stable frame rate. Things definitely are like, you can see how many more things are like loading in Pokemon wise and stuff. It's a lot to take in for for shiny hunting. It's a lot of things to look through, but it's cool. It's nice being able to just like always have spawns. It's not like super laggy when you're taking out your picnic basket and doing that whole run around. So it's definitely running how I would expect this game to run. This is how it was meant to be played. They obviously did all of their optimizing and stuff around the Switch too. They knew this was coming out, but they were just like, no, we got to release it on the original. They're like, oh, okay. We'll try to make it happen. Can't wait to fail shinies in 60 FPS. Yeah, it'll happen real quick. You'll see all the frames of that shiny disappearing into the sunset. Container of Eggs
celebrates 27 months of membership. Sorry I'm late to stream.
Oh, you're not that late. You made it to the return stream. That's good enough. Welcome back. It's been a hot minute. Heidi ho. I know you guys have heard me say that a million times, but we have a lot of people popping in I haven't seen in a while, so you gotta deal with it. All my friendos are coming back to stream. It's good to see. How's everyone doing? I'm doing well. Just been working, buying Pokemon cards. That's pretty much the long and short of it. Haven't really been playing a lot of, like, playing through a lot of video games, I guess. I haven't really been doing any shiny hunting off stream. I'm trying to think of any games I, like, played through a lot. I really couldn't lock in on any video games on the break. I was kind of just, like, video gamed out almost. I feel like I'm just kind of an old man now. It's hard for me to sit down and just play a game now, I feel like, or sit down and watch an anime, or, you know? It's been getting tougher. This is like my first world problem. Like, I can't sit down and watch anime. I'm too old. But, yeah, I don't know. It's like, just a lot of things. It was tough to get them to, like, kind of hold my attention. I built a media server. It's kind of cool. If you know, you know. Got a cool 30 terabytes or so, and just been doing all that. We've been watching some shows and anime and stuff. So that's been kind of getting me back into some of that stuff. Little anime here and there. Finished Gravity Falls again, rewatched it. Some good stuff. If I'm not working, I'm shiny hunting. Yeah, I mean, honestly, the nice thing about working remote is a lot of times there's overlap between those two things. It can be working and shiny hunting. I'm catching up. You've contracted elderly ADHD. Honestly, I feel like I have both of those things, elderly and ADHD. They both sound right. Yeah. 30 terabytes must be a lot of anime, to be honest with you. It seemed like it would, like, I would never use that much storage. This is my life. I'm in the mosh pit now. Yeah, it seemed like I would never use that much storage, but I definitely can. It's pretty full already. I need to upgrade. Read the Book of Bill. You know I have it. Get me out. Get me out of here. Oh, God. Okay, get me out. Just like that. It only took 6 encounters. But we're finally out of there. Let me reset these guys. Yeah, the Tauros blob is brutal. You know, they added all of these new number of spawns here. Made it so you can see a whole bunch of things, but they never did fix the whole jumping backwards into encounters for eternity thing. They never did quite get that one squared away. Yeah, you know, it's been pretty okay as far as the hunt, though. It hasn't been like, I thought this would be happening constantly. It's happened like twice, so it's fine. 30 seconds, come on, man, we haven't seen anything. After this, we're gonna do a nice, easy something. Nice, quick, we definitely find something. You know what? My favorite loop, where I got my shiny world record. Self-proclaimed world record, that is. We have that one loop that we just find shinies for days. And I don't know, maybe we do fire. That's where we got a bunch of, like, Camerupt and Houndoom and stuff. It's a pretty good spot. Trying to see from far away. With the Tauros, I feel like as long as I'm looking, like, head-on at him, I should be able to tell. Yikes. I didn't save before this either. I also didn't save after I got the Metatite, I don't think. How about I just do this? How about we save right now so I don't forget again? It's because you're wearing red. Don't do this. Book of Bill is crazy because of the implied romantic relationship between Ford and Bill. Excuse me, what? I have not heard of this. Pro shiny hunters be like, I know a place. Yeah, I'm not a pro shiny hunter anymore. Not anymore. Let's see. Let's see here. Where's my loop? It's like right around here, I think. Maybe right there. I'm trying to remember. It's been a while since I've been over here. You know, the bamboo forest was a cool place too. This was another one that was pretty laggy back in the day. Man, I bet this would be pretty good. If I do bug here, I would get Tarantula, Scyther. Oh my god. That was some Switch 1 there. That was a very, very bad blip. That was rough. That's like the first one of those I've had the whole time. Yeah, that was not good. Okay, low kicks would be another one here. Cricketot, Cricketoon. It'd be cool because there's a lot of variety of bug types here. But I don't know. They should have added mouse controls for Legends. Can you use the mouse controls on anything else? Or I'm assuming it's probably just on, like, the specific games that say they support it, right? Like, you can't just map it to something. That'd be pretty neat if you could. Go FPS mode for throwing Pokeballs in Legends. You know, there's a chance that that is a thing in ZA. You want your first person... or I guess third person probably, but you get what I mean. Like mouse-controlled Legends game. I haven't even tried the mouse control meme yet. Like I don't have a game to do that, I guess. I guess I could do it on the menu, but... Shiny Phalanx is easy to spot? Yeah. I am just trying to decide what I'm even going to be looking for right now. I'm also trying to make sure I'm not missing anything flying over here. I think I'm going to do a fire sandwich in this area just to get a few things on the board. Get some momentum. You can navigate the menus with it, and that's actually pretty useful. Yeah, but then I like have to... oh, God. Then I have to detach my... my, like... Joy-Con thing. Have you guys seen any of the Switch 2 stuff yet? Like the hardware on it? It feels like it's pretty high quality. The Joy-Cons and stuff are pretty nice. Hold on. It's been a while since I've talked for like a really extended period of time like this. So your boy's getting a little hoarse. Here you go. New Joy-Con. It's pretty much the same dealio. It is quite a bit bigger than an original Joy-Con, though. It'd be nice if I had them the same way. You can see, like... it's weird to see them side by side, because when you look at a Switch 2, you're just like, oh, it's just another Switch, just like different stuff inside. But it is, like, noticeably... like wider and taller than the original Switch when you're looking at them side by side. These sticks feel really nice though. They're super smooth. They still feel like the same kind of guts as far as the actual joystick goes. We'll see about like drift stuff. For me, it doesn't really matter because I never play portable. But yeah, I don't know. And the magnet stuff, they feel pretty strong. I was pretty I was unsure about how that was going to be. But to be honest, they feel fine. Like, I don't feel like I could drop it with those. And you can separate them if you really yank, like, to try to detach it. But it's tough to make it happen. Like, you kind of have to be trying to pull it out of the Switch. Like, even, like, you can hold it by that Joy-Con and stuff. I wouldn't do that. But you could do that, you know? Alright, I think Fire Sammy. A nice, easy, find a bunch of shinies type Sammy. Although, man, I don't know if the loop is going to make it. Oh, whatever. We're going to do it. I don't know if the things on that side will be disappeared by when we're over here on this side with how big the draw distance is. I'm not sure on that. Quite large and in charge, indeed. Just like ya boy. Alright. Double red pepper, onion, and prosciutto. Boom. Alright, let's make a very nice spicy Sammy. I don't know if I should have put the onions on the bottom here. My sandwich strategy is really lacking these days. Get my fan of cards here with the peppers. Oh god. Oh no. Okay, these peppers be jiggling a little more than I want. Now we get to see the loading times in Pokemon Violet. Nice and quick. It's a good thing. Been a while since we've seen Calm punch a horse. I don't know what you're talking about. I've never done that. You can't prove it. Is this the spawns without a sandwich going? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they're everywhere. It's like you can definitely see 40-ish things on the map, like, pretty easily. Pretty consistently, this is, like, what you're seeing. And this is kind of a smaller area. When you're in a big spot, you will see a lot of things. They're everywhere. Let me just get a picnic going. Here we go. Nice and easy. Playing The Sims and help. Why is my cat blue? You made your cat blue. It is. You're the one that controls this. That's all you. Right? No, not chorizo. Come on, man. Give me my prosciutto. Alright, round 2. My cat is usually orange, and I came home and she is blue. The Smurf cat, eh? I do not know. It's been a very long time since I played any of The Sims. A very hot minute. Longer than Pokemon, actually. We thought we had a long break here. The Sims, much, much longer break. Although those games are pretty funny. I'm surprised my wife doesn't play a bunch of The Sims. I feel like that would definitely be her deal. Just making a bunch of, like, Sims drama. Oh, come on, bro. Hold on. Make a little support structure here. Vlad with 10 gifties. Vlad. Howdy ho. How's things? Okay, good. I didn't want to fail 2 sandwiches in a row. Guys, if you get into those gifties, please say thanks to old Vlad and everybody else who's gifted tonight. I mean, it's it's pretty insane. Like almost 200 gifties tonight for the return. Yeah, throw out some pay buttons, some Mr. Kappas maybe. Show some love. There shall be no punching of the horses. There you go. We're not in Legends anyways, that's where the horse punching happens. Unless Ray's takes a bathroom break or something, and then Yogurt, I got you. Alright. Fire Sammy, we should be seeing all kinds of stuff. This is the spicy spot. Do a nice quick ball for some doggos. The only thing is, like, the Numels we kind of are Numel. Is it Numel or Numel? I've always said Numel. But I feel like Numel is... probably makes more sense. I always have to question myself on these pronunciations for these fake animals for you guys. Numel. I've always said Numel personally. But... Numel does make some sense. I kind of get that. I don't take breaks. Ray's is here for the long haul, guys. No horses will be punched tonight. I can't do it. My wife is screaming at Mario Kart downstairs. She just did like one of those quiet shrieks. But it wasn't quiet enough. I heard her. I always say Numal. Numal. Yeah, Numal. I guess it is more like Numal, is how I would usually say it. I say it Numal. Oh, there you go. Says Game Boy. Numal.
I pronounce it as Numal.
Numal. Yeah, I've heard people say that, and I feel like it makes sense. Like, I get it. But, that is not how young Calm and Collecting read it back in the day. And as you know, reading something once as a child locks it into your memory. And that's just that. That's how you say it in the video game. You don't even really have to say it super often. You're just reading it in your head. And you're reinforcing this pronunciation over and over again, hundreds of times. Until you say Arceus, and then everybody's really mad. Everybody's losing their minds. Did you get the new Pro Controller? You know, I was thinking about getting one. Bro, $85 is crazy. Like, I was considering it. I think I'm probably going to get one for downstairs. Right now, I'm just using my Tears of the Kingdom one. Since I'm here in, like, at my stream area, and the Switch is just right here, the thing that sucks about the original Pro Controllers is you can't turn on the console with them. You can't turn on the Switch 2 with them. So you're just like, you have to push the power button manually and then sync the controller. Like, you just wake it up by pushing the home button and it'll turn on and be paired. But yeah, you can't turn on the console with the Switch 1 Pro Controller, which kind of sucks. Like, that seems like an artificial limitation that they made on this, just to get you to buy the $85 Pro Controller 2. I pronounce Arceus as Arceus. You can probably guess why. Yeah, no, I do that on stream usually because I realized very quickly that this was going to be a war I was fighting every stream. I had to say it. On my hunt for shiny Snivy, a shiny Executor spawned first. Yeah, that sounds right. Sounds accurate. The Snivy hunt's kind of rough, because it's just like... Is it just Executor and Snivy there? Deerling is there too, isn't it? Trying to remember in that DLC area. I think Deerling is probably there too. That's the one that would bum me out the most. Yeah, Deerling. Oh, and Rowlet. Yeah. Yeah, it's tough. Those, the starters without outbreaks can be pretty tough. There's some of them that are, like, really easy and isolated, and others that are just in a nightmare zone with a whole bunch of other things. Chikorita is another, like, really brutal one. And we actually got really lucky with Chikorita on, like, my original run-through of the DLC and stuff. Because we found one just with a grass Sammy, and there's so many other things spawning there that are grass types that, like, the odds of seeing a Chikorita there are just crazy low. Taking off my Joy-Cons, my Switch 2 is somewhat nerve-wracking because I'm afraid I'll break them. I don't know. I feel like they pretty much, when you're close enough for the magnets to, like, click, they force it in the way that it's supposed to be. Like, I don't really feel like you can mess it up super bad. I haven't felt, like, stressed out with, the Joy-Cons in general. They feel like they're on there super secure. The one thing that is a little, like, wobbly and makes me kind of question it a little bit is the, like, dock, I guess. When it's docked, the Switch 2, you can move the Switch 2, like, wobble it around quite a bit in the dock for the Switch 2, and that makes me... It does me a bit of a concern when I'm like turning on my Switch 2, which I have to do manually every time because I'm using this old original Pro controller. You definitely, it wobbles around quite a bit in there. Numble combines Num and Camel. Yeah, I've heard that. And that's why I was saying it kind of makes sense with that. But good luck changing pronunciations. It's nearly impossible. I bet with the new spawn cap Cyndaquil will be much easier to hunt. I'm trying to think if I got a Cyndaquil back in the original run of the DLC. Oh wow, Houndoom, straight away. We didn't even, I mean, that's like the rarer one. I'll take it. Oh my god, I have to just run into it. Can you get me out of here? Yes. We're gonna quick ball it, nice and easy. A nice quick Houndoom. Easy peasy. Oh no. Alright. We're gonna have to run. Or maybe just put it to sleep and throw another one. I feel like maybe this is better. We'll do this a couple times just to see. Because sleep is like, makes the catch rate pretty good. Another gender difference one. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Do one false swipe. Oh my god, please. I need to be careful with this. I haven't been looking up if any of these have, like, damaging moves. I'm playing a very dangerous game right now. I feel like this one definitely has a chance to have something like that. All shinies should be in luxury balls. You know what? I kind of did... We're not very hard committed yet. Maybe I should lock in on one specific type of Pokeball. Should I do that? Should I do like a luxury or a Premier Ball deal? Or maybe just regular Pokeball. Like, I feel like that is... What is going... I think this thing has early bird or something. Regular ball purist. I think maybe like Pokeball. You know what? I think I'm going to lock in on it. Look at that. It was meant to be. We're going to double down on the Pokeball deal. Here we go. We got a Houndoom. I don't remember if that was male or female, so I'm just... I think that's female. I don't know. I'm pretending like I know. Let me find Houndoom on the list. Yeah, I think that was female. The horns looked smaller. Boom. From now on, Pokeballs only. We're locking in. I always said I wanted to do that, but I just never committed. And I was already like pretty far down the path, so this is a good time to start this. Let me get old Houndoom situated here. There you go. There you go. Sorry, I'm catching up. Long time no see. Yes, I know. We're back doing some Scarlet and Violet shenanigans now that the performance is extra spicy. But, yeah. Glad to see everybody popping in. It's cool to see a bunch of people hanging out. Honestly, I have a lot of... It's weird to say, like, nostalgia for Scarlet and Violet, but, like, this was a very exciting time for the channel originally. Was, like, the streams were crazy popping off during Scarlet and Violet initially, like, the release. And... yeah, I don't know. It was always a lot of fun, even if I can't read and I was behind on chat all the time. We're still like that. But, you know, it's just a very, just cool vibe, right? Change the meta type. Change it. All right. I'm going to do it just for you. Very persistent on this meta type. Let me make this happen. You're right. Is this... Okay, this is the male one. I need the female one. There we go. The correct meta type is here. And I see some people lurking. I appreciate you guys lurking. I know we got a bunch of you out there lurking, even though it's a new stream. It's been a while. I appreciate you guys lurking in the shadows. I know you're out there. Gotta work tomorrow. Yeah, no, Pokefreak. I'm going to probably be heading out in a little bit as well. I hate to get the stream going and have to leave so early, but I do also have work in the morning, and it's pretty early for me to start. But I am planning on streaming tomorrow and probably on Saturday as well, just to do our thing. I've been kind of feeling the vibe a little bit, so be back at it again tomorrow. So don't stress, and the VODs will always be up, so check it out tomorrow if you want to see what was happening. Just discovered this stream, a shiny hunter myself. This is really chill. Yeah, that's the vibe here. Just chill shiny hunting. Right now we've been kind of testing out the Switch 2, seeing how the performance is, doing a little bit of shiny hunting shenanigans in Scarlet and Violet. But yeah, we've done a lot of different, just, what the heck is, did you hear that? It sounded like they were DJing over there. Don't forget about the Spiritomb checks. That is true. Man, that's a... Maybe I shouldn't have reset all this. There's some rough things that we still haven't gotten yet. The thing that sucks, I don't know if you guys have seen the exclamation Living Dex in the chat, the like command for it. For me to get all of the forms and everything in a like checklist on Super Effective, I had to do a Pokemon Home Dex. Like if I... Oh, there we go. If I did a Pokemon Scarlet and Violet one, they don't have all the forms for some reason. Okay, good. Got it. Easy peasy. Again, we're going Pokeball only, so I'm putting it... I'm not even putting it to sleep. Pokeball. Make it happen. That kind of looked a little funky, but I guess not. Hassan, back from eating some spicy gyros. Love to see it. We found a few shinies while you were gone. I need to put this to sleep or something. This Pokeball situation is making it tough. Maybe just maybe a nice little false swipe. Teach it a lesson. First line of Pokemon complete, yeah, except it has gender differences too, which makes it tough. That's the unfortunate part. I will never catch this Pokemon, just so you guys are aware. Comeuppance. The heck does that even do? I'm gonna put it to sleep once more. I'm pretty sure this thing only stays asleep like one turn because of early bird. Careful, it has self-destruct. Oh no. Oh no. Gonna head out. Galactic Wanderer, thanks for popping in. I appreciate you guys. I know that it's getting late, especially like East Coast and stuff. Time difference is pretty crazy still. The 3-hour difference, so it's all good. Don't stress it. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Alright. We got a Houndoom. A Houndour, sorry. We have a Houndoom too. I'm not lying. Let me get out of here first and then I'm going to do this, because if I just pause, then I get swarmed. Alright, we had a female Houndour, but I don't think Houndour has a gender difference. Yeah, it doesn't. So here's the bummer with this, is I have found a female Houndour and a female Houndoom, which means the next one of those we find has to be a male, otherwise it's a dupe. So I'm kind of hoping the odds are we find a male one, right? We found 2 females. Time for a male of either. It doesn't matter. It can be a Houndour or a Houndoom. We'll evolve it if we need to. Sun and Moon have national decks. Yeah. Are you behind? I think you're behind. That was a discussion a while ago. In an hour? Wow. Streamer luck is kicking back in. And it's a male. You'll love to see it. Boy, I hope you don't have self-destruct. Man, I need to heal, actually. I'm in a sketchy position here. This is it. This is the first line actually officially completed now. The squeak. I'm glad to be back. Glad to be playing a little Scarlet and Violet, too. It's, you know, I kind of got burned out on it a little bit, as a lot of people were, but it's a good time. Alright, well, there you go. Easy peasy. Let me duplicate this one. This will be easier. I'm just going to do this. It's going to let me do this? Alright, cool. Boom. Just 2 little Houndours. You know what, actually? It's going to be evolved. And it's going to be the male Houndoom, so I guess I have to... It's the don't talk to me or my son ever again special here. There you go, look at him. A little family. Alright, I found the doggos. Oh, God. More doggos. I need to heal first off. But I also need to change up. I think we're going to look for
Gold
something else
celebrates
fire.
19 months of membership. The break ends. Nice to see everyone again. I have no audio currently and was just stopping in briefly to say hi. _calm wave 2.
Everybody say hello to Volt. Volt with no audio. I appreciate you. You might watch this bot or something. I'll say thanks anyways. We gave a wave to Volt. One of the homies. Let's go. You know what? I'm going to try to get a, is it here? God, what is the fire thing that evolves into Ceruledge? I'm a fake gamer, guys. Oh, God, what is its name? Not Orcorio. Stop it. Charcadet, Charcadet. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've had to say the name Charcadet. Yeah, we'll try this. This was where I found my first one. Was kind of doing a little loop around here. This is another kind of tough one with the eyes, but there's so many spawning. I just have to kind of do a quick look. It'd be nice if I could, like, honk or something to make them all look my way, because, like, this, getting them to actually face the right direction is pretty tough. I don't know if I could see the blue eyes from far away. I'm actually going to try a couple of quick, like, picnic resets here. I think maybe. Potentially. Keith! How's it going, buddy? Yeah, it's been a hot minute. This fella is here. Back at it again. Man, it's cool seeing all these names I haven't seen in a while. It's, like I said, nostalgic. It's only been a year, but, like, it's still nostalgic. Don't give me that. It's nostalgic for me, for your boy. It's nice to see everybody. Been too long. Man, I mean, this isn't terrible. They just spawned really far away, and I think with these especially, that's pretty tough. And I wish they faced the right way too. Looking at the Tinka-Tink. That thing isn't boosted, but we're going to need a bunch of those at some point. Yeah, we'll keep going around here. You are glowing red right now. I know, I'm in a red area. The light on my monitor is just like glowing on me. Long time no see. Oh, Merrington. It has been a very, very... I've said hot minute probably 400 times this stream, but that is exactly how long it's been. Hot minute. Welcome in. Yeah, can't be placed here. That's me. I shouldn't be streaming right now, but you know what? I am. Despite not being able to be placed here, I am here. I think this is probably not. Hold on. There's another place for these. Right here. This is it. Is there any difference between how Scarlet and Violet works on Switch 2? Yeah, it runs way better on Switch 2. Like, a lot. I mean, as you can see, there's not really any lag at all. We did have one weird hiccup, but as far as the frame rate goes, like, it is way better on this. So they had a patch as soon as the Switch 2 was released that just was specifically to fix the performance on this. It sucks that you have to get a patch for this, but, you know, whatever. At least we got good performance on this game somehow. Like, I just was kind of convinced that it was just never going to happen. So the fact that we got it one way or another. I was going to buy a Switch 2 anyway. Whatever. You get to have some good performance. Red is your color? Yes. I guess it's my color. You know what? I think I'm looking all right. I got my red shirt on. We got the whole setup for it. Maybe that was where I needed to be for this thing. Dang, blue eyes. Name one. Mr. I don't know if I want to say that. I know what you're saying. I'm not sure if I want to say it. Seems like a potential demonetization. Guys, how long have I been muted? How long? Oh my god. It's not a Call Me Collecting stream unless I'm muted for an extended period of time. This is my nightmare. Like a minute and a half. Stop it. Oh, it's because I have the dry throat. I've been talking so much. I have to mute and have a little cough. I've got the black lung pop. God. Alright. Well, you know. I would say you live and you learn, but I'm not sure I'm learning from this. I think it's gonna happen again. We all know. Man. I can't wait to go home and replay Violet the way it was intended. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is something that just about anybody who played through these games, it's probably worth a replay. I've just kind of been redoing the shiny hunting stuff, but to be honest with you, a replay through of the game is probably the way to do it. I don't know if I would stream the replay of the game, but yeah, I think it's probably worth it. Like, it's just performing so much better. And there's a lot of things, I don't know, like, I wonder with the story and stuff, like, there's a lot of funky cutscenes and things that didn't seem right, and I just wonder if some of those things are just operating a little better in general, just on the Switch 2, you know? So, maybe. I do want to play through Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom again as well, with the patches and stuff, because the updated everything on that would be another pretty nice, because those are already pretty good looking games, but just dialing those up to 4K and everything be pretty neat. Look real nice. Sad I can't experience peak gaming yet. Well, to be honest with you, there's not a lot going on the Switch 2 right now anyway, so just don't stress it too much. Save up some cash. My sandwich up. Why are there no Larvesta over there? Obviously there's like a pocket of no Larvestas there. I need to get on the other side of this mountain. There's a bunch of the wrong things spawning here. But yeah, I mean, it's really just Mario Kart and then the updated Switch games. So, like, you're not missing out on too much yet. Are Applin spawns fixed in Lag Tree? Fixed how? Because they only spawn up in the trees. And there's only a handful of trees. So I didn't actually look at them, but I did find in the base game some Applins that were just up in the trees. Like, we would just do loops around the tree areas. What the heck? I thought that was a pit. Just like spawning a big old like hole in the sand. Have you seen Sinners yet? I have not seen that. I haven't even heard of that before. A movie, I'm assuming? Either way, the answer is no, I have not. In your opinion, would it be better to buy the upgrade or pay for the new cartridge and not worry about losing the upgrade in the future? If you already have Tears of the Kingdom or Breath of the Wild, like, it's $10, right? I don't think you should buy the whole new game. Like, I wouldn't do that. And I am definitely a, like, physical cartridge guy. I would never pay the $70 or $80 for the Switch 2 version of it, just to have the physical version of everything on that. Like, the Nintendo store isn't gonna go down like that, you know, at least for the Switch 2, not for a long time, right? And by that point, I would assume that there would probably be... It's a shiny Larvesta. Love to see it. There would probably be some other way to play it now, right? Like, that's a very popular game. So, yeah, I don't know. I personally wouldn't spend the extra money, though. Larvesta, you don't have anything, right? Oh, well, that kind of sucks. You don't have takedown, right? Alright, you're fine. If you plan on doing online, you can do 50 a year, and Breath and Tears upgrades are included. Oh. Really? Do I already have those upgrades then? Because I have, like, the family plan online already. Vampire movie in 1932 in the South. That's like a pretty new movie, I'm assuming? I think it's better to have the Switch 1 cartridge. Can use it on 2 systems. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, because you can't play the other one. That's a good point, too. The Switch 2 screen better than the Switch OLED. So I have never actually played on a Switch OLED. I don't ever play portable mode. So I'm probably not the person to ask on this. I will say I played a little bit on portable mode, just like setting up the console and stuff. And the screen does look great. I don't think it's better than an OLED display, though. But it does look really nice, the display on the console. I never play portable. So... under expansions, you gotta download them all if you... Oh, man, I need to check that out. I thought I was gonna have to buy it. That's even better for me, I guess. Brand new, still in theaters. Gotcha. Yeah, I might have to check it out. I mean, I'm down for stuff like that, so... Man, I've been drinking so much water. Alright, good. Guys, I have to... You know what? It's getting pretty late. I just looked. Let me see how much time we have on this Sammy. 2 minutes. Alright, I'm gonna hold it for 2 minutes. This is the last sandwich of the night, though. Let's just get one more Larvesta. Make it really worth our time. Oh, I need to get it on the board, too. This is 4 shinies in one sandwich. Pretty good. Gen 5. Larvesta's like end of the dex, right? Yeah. Boom. Big ol' larva. There we go. Wrap this up. Just put something for you to see in the pet section. Alright, I'll check that out in a hot minute. After my 2 minutes of Sammy are up. Can you upgrade Tears of the Kingdom but not update it so I can keep the glitches? I don't think so. I think you probably have to be on the latest version of the game. Yeah, it's too bad. Go... Wow. Well, there you go. We have another evolution line done just like that. Easy peasy. Can't complain. Get these knocked out real quick. I'm gonna have to evolve this one too. This one's gonna be a Volcarona. The shiny avatar's at it again. Back at it again. Pretty happy you're back. It's been forever. I'm happy to be back. I'm glad y'all are still down for the streams and down to hang out. It's nice to have some homies to chat with while I'm shiny hunting. Can't keep getting away with this. I can and I will. I have 2 minutes. I need to go somewhere to try to find a fire or something, because I don't need any more in this desert. What is a good, quick fire thing I can shiny hunt? Does anybody have any good ideas on this? I'll get Volcarona on the board. Pretty good shiny, honestly. Gonna have him kind of floating up here a little bit. Yeah, yeah. Litley. Oh. Yeah, you right. Let's go for Litleo. Real fast. I only have like a minute. An actual hot minute. I literally... Okay, here it is. I couldn't figure out where it was at. I've blocked this place out of my memory. There you go. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, we've all been there, Chewbacca. We all get that, right? You could hear the despair in his voice when I know. I have been... God. I didn't want to have to come back here. I really did bring this upon myself, though. Sandwich is up, though, so my pain has ended pretty quickly here. Or just begun, I guess. Alright, guys. So, pretty successful night of shiny hunting. Getting used to the whole deal and figuring out the plan of attack. Oh, I need to do my Spiritomb checks. Let's check them. Need to remember where all these are at. This is really not where I need to be. Here, and I go that way and that way. I think it's here. I can't remember my path I used to go for this. Okay, wait. I remember now. We would start here, and then we'd go... I'm figuring it out. I did play video games at one point or another. While I do this, I have to do my end of stream dealios. I appreciate you guys all hanging out tonight. I know it's been a long time since I've streamed, and I thought y'all had forgotten about ya boy, but you didn't. I shoulda believed in the homies. So I appreciate you guys all rolling out, everybody that hung out tonight and super chatted and gifted and did all the... I mean, we're at like 232 gifties tonight, which is insanity. I appreciate you guys all hanging out, supporting, doing your things. The stream wouldn't be the stream without you guys, honestly. If I didn't have the homies here, I wouldn't be coming back to do this. I'd just be sitting in the dark by myself. I'm glad I have you guys here with me, hanging out, though. What else? If you guys haven't joined the Discord yet, pop in over there. It's a good time. It was actually kind of cool to hear. Somebody in the Discord was like, oh, this is a YouTuber's Discord? I didn't even know. They just found it because it was a cool Pokemon Discord. And that is sweet. That just tells you how cool the homies are over in the Discord. So if you're not over there yet, pop in. You can show off when you get shinies, trade, do whatever you need to do. Like, it's just a good spot if you're doing Pokemon things. What else? What do I usually say here, guys? I'm a fraud. Should I be KOing these things? I probably should, shouldn't I? If you guys haven't subbed yet, think about it. I would normally say something here about how consistent I am with streaming and this and that. But this is my first stream back after about a year, so... But if you like the vibes, you know, and you want to know when I'm doing it again, it's a good way to know. Like the stream if you haven't already. Help your boy out on the algorithm. I have to check one more Spiritomb, but I need to go KO this other one, because I don't want to keep checking the same Spiritombs over and over again. Who are we rating? I have no idea. I haven't even looked at that. I kind of forgot. Let me take a look at that right quick. Just glad I have a stream to watch. I'm glad I have a person to watch the stream I watch. Getting 3 layers deep here. All right. I think from this one I just go down. And what's the... Yeah, hashtag calm raid is what we are doing. We're going to do a raid. We're going to get our final check here, though, on this Spiritomb first. The thing is I don't know exactly when it spawns in. Usually I'd go right before where it spawns. So let me just kind of get over here. I'll get the raid set up, and then we'll do our last check, and then we'll go raid and check out one of the homies. Better get the credits. Okay, guys, I'm really, really sorry about these credits. I have to update those manually, and I didn't do that. I'm sorry. And Oriso's one of the ones that, like, 100% is, like, in there and has, like, a shiny, nice spot. You know what I mean? It's like a benefit that you're supposed to get as one of the high-tier members, and I'm a fraud. I'm sorry. I'll update it for tomorrow's stream. I promise. I forgot about it. All right. Let me see who we're gonna raid. Hold on. Hold on. Need to remember how to do all this. Who's streaming? You know what? Z-Logic was in here for a hot minute. He's streaming. Guys, we're going to do a hashtag calm raid after this. We're going to do our final check, and then we are going to go raid Z-Logic. It couldn't be on our first stream.
Since Kai is a fraud, I'll do the credits myself. Thank you to all the members, especially that Oriso guy. He's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that's like words right out of my mouth, actually. I appreciate you guys all supporting, like I said, through Oriso. All you members, a lot of you were supporting for just over the break, which is insanity. And I really appreciate you guys doing that and locking in for the stream, and everybody who's gifted and stuff. Today, bananas. I'm going to have to figure out how this goes back into the stream, you know? Either way, we're going to raid Z-Logic right now. Guys, I'll see you tomorrow. I'll schedule it, so keep an eye on the Discord and on YouTube and whatever, and I'll see you probably around the same time. So, yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. Good night, everybody. Hashtag calm raid when we go over to Z-Logic. See ya. If I can figure out how to close the stream. All right, I'm gone for real now. Bye.